Shout out to my shout out to my guy, Amir Oldham. He's a conservative gay. He partook in the conservatives versus liberal gays debate. Liberal gays debate on Jubilee. He did well in that debate. He was logical, rational. He gave candid thoughts. He gave his candid thoughts. He was based. He was based. He said things that are true, that are that cannot be disputed. That's facts, man. Uh, Salute to him, man. I am about to review his one of his videos titled "Leaving the Left and Woke Culture." He deprogrammed. He's a former liberal. He deprogrammed. He awakened. He awakened. He extricated from the mental cage. Shout out to him. Let's get it, man.
One year, I went from marching with Black Lives Matter to meeting President Trump. Throughout that year, I asked myself the key questions that you might be asking yourself too.
The Democratic
Why are we saying that we embrace love, equality, and acceptance, but I'm scared to express my opinion with my friends? Why are we saying that the right is racist and divisive when I'm saying no better for myself? Why are we saying that we stand for the truth, but we try and shut down anyone who offers up an alternative view? My name is Amir, and this is my story.
He left the Democratic plantation.
Why do so many people hate me? I asked myself this a lot growing up. I was taught that being black was going to make my life way harder than it needs to be. I was going to have to work harder than a lot of the white kids out there just because of the color of my skin. Not only that, but I was also taught that being gay is bad. And when I realized I was gay in 5th and 6th grade, I was like, oh crap, well, I'm going to lock this away and put this in the closet, which that'll be a video coming soon, outlining my coming out story. But that was just like, okay, now there's 2 check marks on me. Being black and gay and being told that both of these things are going to be oppressing me throughout my life set the foundation for a lot of my beliefs and my traumas as well. It created this victimhood mindset in me that festered through from elementary school all the way up to college. I thought the worst at all times, and I knew that this is not a life I wanted to live. But I also knew that I had to be the change I wished to see. I couldn't just give up. So I became more politically active. Why are we blaming white people for everything? I attended my first major Black Lives Matter rally, and while it felt really cool being a part of something, I noticed that not all the issues were being talked about. They weren't mentioning Black fathers in the home. More than 72% of children in the African American community are born out of
This is Don Lemon right here, former Republican. This is A$AP Rocky right here.
Outnumbering the deaths of the
rapper, New York rapper.
You know, it was just a giant "we hate the cops and we hate white people" party, and I'm not a part of that crew. I'm here to make change. I'm here to bring people together, not to just complain in the street and then do nothing about it. So I already left that rally with a bad taste in my tongue. I just did not like the vibe of that at all. But I still went back to college and I joined my Black Student Union and did a local BLM movements around campus. That was pretty much it. What have I been lied to about? Like any other college student, I was on Tinder and I went on a date with this very nice gentleman. On this date, we were very brutal and honest with each other, and we got on the topic about politics and race relations, and he's white, and he brings up "it's okay to be white" signs that were popping up all around.
That's a true statement. It is okay to be white. It's okay to be any race.
And how racist and triggering it is for Black people because we grow up in this society and we already know that it's okay to be white, but for some reason, because we're Black, it's automatically not okay. We're having to live this oppressive life. But that's what they want us to think. They're wanting to divide us. They're wanting to stir this reaction out of you. They're wanting to control
racial division, racial hate.
At that moment that I realized they had a point because I wasn't in control of my emotions. My entire life I haven't been. My entire life I viewed myself as a victim. My entire life I saw
negative
myself
programming.
Ignorance. Because of what Twitter is saying, CNN is saying, MSNBC, being Black, I am a victim. Being gay, I'm a victim. I gave agency to my entire life and my emotions over to mainstream media. So
that was wild.
Just check out all sides of the media because he just wanted me to just be aware at least of what the other side is saying and doing. At the time I had At the time when I
unbiased,
say that I was on the
impartial.
left, I only took in the left-leaning news. I didn't even look at the right.
Yeah,
Why should
he
I?
was
Why would I?
closed-minded
Growing
at
up,
that
I
time.
was told that the Republicans are racist and the
Yep, I was
Republicans are
told that
homophobic. These black again, why would I ever give you a
that
light of
all
day? Never thought
Republicans are
about it.
bad.
Never did.
Republican is, you know, that party is racist.
In the left,
Everybody in that party is racist. All
why
whites
should I? Why would
are
I?
evil.
Growing up, I always was
That's what I was
told that the
taught.
Republicans are racist and the
That's what I
Republicans
was
are
told. I
homophobic.
meant to
These
say.
black again, why would I ever give them a light of day? Never thought about it. Never
I used to
did.
blindly
But he told me
vote
I like the
for
guy.
politicians.
You know what? Fine. I am in my feelings. I am all emotional,
because
riled up.
yeah,
I trust you, so I'll take a look at it. And that's exactly what I did. How can I pursue the truth?
I
for
thought that
myself? It was at this point right after
that
that day,
the Democratic Party, I thought when I was younger, I thought that it equated to goodness, to virtue, to honorability. But yeah, bro. But I woke up. I woke up. It does not equate to that, to virtue, to honorability. Just because a person is a Democratic politician, that he or she is good, that he or she is laudable automatically. You gotta, yeah, bro. You gotta think for yourself. You gotta have your own mind.
The Republicans are racist and the Republicans are homophobic.
I voted for Hillary, bro, because I thought Trump was the
I like the guy.
most devilish person, the most evil person.
I am all emotionally riled up. The Republicans are racist and the Republicans are homophobic. Being black again, why would I ever give him a light of day? Never thought about it, never did. But he told me to. I like the guy. You know what? Fine. I am in my feelings. I am all emotionally riled up.
Emotionality is not good.
The other side is saying and doing.
Facts.
At the time I had
logicality has to override.
I was on the left. I own
your emotions.
Gay as a victim. I gave agency to my entire life and my emotions over to mainstream media. So we had that conversation with him, recommending me to just check out all sides of the media because he just wanted me to just be aware at least of what the other side is saying and doing. At the time I had him. At the time when I say like I was on the left, I only took in the left-leaning news. I didn't even look at the right. Why should I? Why would I? Growing up, I was told that the Republicans are racist and the Republicans are homophobic. Being black again, why would I ever give him a light of day? Never thought about it, never did. But he told me to. I like the guy. You know what? Fine. I am in my feelings. I am all emotionally riled up. I trust you, so I'll take a look at it. And that's exactly what I did. How can I pursue the truth for myself? It was at this point, right after that date, I left the left. And by saying I left the left, I mean that I left this idea that I had to stay over there and not venture out. That I was calling myself a liberal just for the sake of calling myself a liberal. That I was calling myself a Democrat because I was black and not gay, and that I just had to be one. I left all of that. I gave myself the opportunity to be open and express myself in different ways and really try out new
free-minded.
If there's one thing I learned about venturing from the left, right, and everywhere in between, it's that mainstream media makes it really hard to understand what is true and what is not. That is why over 300,000 Americans get their news from today's sponsor, Upward News. It's a free daily about our day. And I'm very left-leaning, but we also want the facts. About 5 minutes to read. Americans get their news from today's sponsor, Upward News. It's a free daily email that's read by journalists, commentators. About 5 minutes to read, and the thing I love about it the most is that it can't be censored. They do a pretty good job at staying neutral and just giving you the facts at hand, whereas, Fox is very right-leaning, CNN is very left-leaning, but we all just want the facts at hand. We just want to be given the story, let us read about it, give us the truth, and let's go on about our day. And I found Upward News to be the most trustworthy at that. And the best part is that you can click the link below to join for free. This way, every week, just like me, you get right in your inbox the week's top stories in an easy, digestible format. That way, you can stay informed on all things politics, culture, and everywhere in between. One of the first videos that he recommended that I watch is the Steven Crowder Changed My Mind series. Absolutely incredible, and we're diving deep into other topics and videos. And I stumbled across Gabe Rubin and Larry Elder's video. I swear, so crazy. I know both of them now. Their video talking about the black community, and that was extremely eye-opening at the time. And then there's two people that really shook up my world, and that is Candace Owens and Brandon Tatum. Regarding Candace Owens, there's this video of her that's going viral at a college campus talking to students about black-on-black crime, and she said something that really pissed me off. She said that you're more likely to be struck by lightning as an unarmed black man than get shot by the cop. I looked up the data for myself, and she was right. There's more people who get struck by lightning then black unarmed men get shot by the police. Also, I'm sitting here editing this video, and I figured I'd go in and get the most recent numbers. For the year 2022, there have been 12 unarmed black people shot and killed by the police. 12. And if you look at the National Weather Service, there have been 19 people struck by lightning and died in 2022. There is legitimately more people getting struck by lightning and dying than black people are being shot and killed by the police. Spare me. It blows my mind. I was one of these people that genuinely and honestly thought thousands of young black men unarmed were being shot and killed by the police. But no. But after watching a few Candace Owens videos, that's when I stumbled across Brandon Tatum. Specifically, he has this video talking about white privilege. That's the one that really stuck with me, and then this goes into the rest of his content. So much so that I reached out to him on Instagram. I sent him a DM and said, hey, thank you for being such a guiding figure right now. I'm currently figuring everything out, kind of lost, but thank you in your content for being there. And he responded. He said, hey, let's chat one day and we'll help you out, anything you need. Blew my mind. So we have a conversation on the phone. I'll never forget this phone call ever. But at the end of that phone call, he then invited me out to the Young Black Leadership Summit that him, Candace Owens, and Turning Point USA was throwing at the White House. Is Trump as bad as people say he is? So I arrived at the Young Black Leadership Summit, and let me tell you, the blackest event I've ever gone to.
Shout out to Ruben and Elder too.
Black people.
That's Charlie Kirk right there, the white dude that was on stage.
In DC, going to the White House. Like when we were at the hotel, everyone's in their do-rag and bonnets and playing spades and everyone sports. It was just crazy. I'd never seen anything like it, especially people who are all Republican. And I was like, what am I even doing here? What is going on?
Elder bodied Charlemagne and Tesla on the Breakfast Club. That's facts, bro. Elder, he cooked the woke Charlemagne and woke Tesla.
Y'all knew Hyundai.
Yeah, bro. He intelligently bodied them, bro.
Security checkpoints.
Shout out to Mary Elder.
The East Room, front row, waiting for him to come out, and he comes out. Crowd erupts.
Number 45.
They all go crazy. It's insane. And he gives a speech. So at this point, the speech ends. He walks down to the rope and he's saying goodbye to everybody. He's shaking people's hands. And he comes to me. I shake his hand. I said, thank you for having us. I said, thank you for being here. And he went on to the next person. And I just stood there in just amazement about how not even a year ago I was marching with BLM and now I'm shaking Donald Trump.
Yeah.
What is life? And it was so shocking. And amazing. I went to share it online. Yeah. So after the event, we all go back to the hotel, we eat and kicking it, whatever. And the media is having a meltdown. I'm saying people cut up the clips of the speech, people lying about him, that vegan Al Sharpton was lying about us.
Charlatan.
It was not a summit. It was a Make America Great rally. They used some young blacks as props, which really is an insult to them.
It was crazy because all I saw was Trump talking about fake news, but it was real. That was the first moment in my life where I was a part of fake news. Al Sharpton, someone I used to look up to regarding black issues. I always saw him on TV. Is lying about me.
Yeah.
It's personal now.
Crazy.
Like, maybe there is fake news. Maybe we are being lied about. What else is out there? What is going on? Not to mention, I didn't tell anyone I was going to the White House. I just went. I told my boyfriend. I told obviously my job knew, roommates knew, but I didn't tell a lot of my friends. I didn't tell a lot of family. I just went. So I posted about it online. And I said, wow, this is crazy. Being invited to the White House, met Donald Trump. This is insane. To this day, there are friends and family members that have not spoken to since October 27, 2018.
Wow. That's crazy, bro.
Insanity.
The blindness.
You're insanity.
Within them, bro.
Again, I've been exposing myself to different views the entire year. I've been at BLM rallies. I met Van Jones from CNN. It all crickets. But the second I go see Trump, now all of a sudden I'm losing friends and family. Now all of a sudden I'm getting canceled and everything's wrong.
That's horrible, bro.
And I'm seeing fake news on the media.
They were not real in the first place, man. That's the truth, man. If you like the people that you lose for not doing anything that's hateful or odious, the people, as far as them, they were not real. They were not thoroughbred to begin with, bro.
Oh, crazy. But the second I go see Trump, now all of a sudden I'm losing friends and family. Now all of a sudden I'm getting canceled and everything's wrong.
It's not always, like I said, it's not always bad to lose.
Completely over it at that point, and since then I have been on this mission to find the truth.
Certain people are cancers, bro. They
Instead of getting canceled and everything's wrong. And I'm saying fake news on
they
the media.
slander you
I was
for having
completely
your own
over
mind,
it at that
having
point. And
your
since
own
then,
mind.
I have been on this mission to find the truth for myself. I'm not aligning or subscribing myself to being a Democrat or a Republican.
Yeah.
No, I'm voting on values, and that's what I care about the most.
Yeah.
Yes, I ventured over to the right, and I have a lot of right-leaning friends, and even Blair White talks about this. But I've been on a lot of these right-leaning organizations. I've been on The Blaze, Daily Wire, PragerU,
Yep.
what USA.
Shout out to them.
They invite me. They want
Yeah.
to talk to me.
Yeah.
No leftist organizations do that.
That's
Far too
crazy.
often they keep trying to cut out and cancel people instead of having an actual conversation.
Yeah, civil
Throughout that year of exploring different ideas, and even from the White House now, it is evident that the woke ideology is very destructive. Why are so many people
detrimental,
scared to just share their
deleterious.
opinion? You want equality and acceptance, but you
Fear
won't
of
even
hate, fear of
listen
loss
to
of
someone
relatives,
super
of
close to you
friends,
and the opinion that they
fear
share.
of
And
loss of
everything's so
career,
dramatic.
occupation.
It's like, wow, because someone doesn't want
If
drag
you
queens
lose
brawling in
certain
front of
people, it
second
is what it
graders,
is,
now they're
bro.
homophobic. All of a sudden, because I don't like pronouns, that make me some hard.
Yeah, bro. You don't have to be nasty to those people. You know what I mean? Love them from a distance, but you don't gotta associate with people who want you to be sheep behind. Yeah. Yeah, certain people you gotta love from a distance, man.
Close to you and the opinion that they share. And everything's so dramatic. It's like, wow, because someone doesn't want drag queens.
You gotta have
brawling in front of
self-respect.
second graders, now
Don't
they're
betray
homophobic.
yourself
All
to
of a sudden,
please
because
others.
I don't like pronouns that make me
Others.
some hard-ass Republicans.
Others.
Make it make sense. We say the right is racist and divisive, but I'm saying Don Lemon saying white men are the problem, and Max
Don
Waters
Lemon is a
telling people to
cornball.
go in front of people's faces and be more violent. We're screaming and crying and saying, "Oh my gosh, Trump wants to put a border wall that's so racist," but these politicians live behind borders.
Hypocritical, contradictory,
Communities behind a border wall.
fake virtuous people.
Everyone all of a sudden became a finance
Sanctimonious.
major.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, $5 billion for a border wall is expensive. $5 billion here, $5 billion there. Do you realize that the SoFi Stadium that was just built in Los Angeles is $5.5 billion? So $5.5 billion for a border wall is too expensive, but it's okay to just build a stadium. I'm not saying our government's the one that made the stadium, but just give you a perspective on what $5 billion is. We throw it around all the time. It's around us everywhere. Saying that we stand for truth, but everyone's getting shut down. If an idea is stupid and you don't like what someone is saying, challenge them.
Yeah.
Prove them wrong.
Yeah.
Teach them.
Don't try to cancel. Don't do that sucker stuff.
Ignorant. It's a lack of knowledge. You get the opportunity to learn something new or teach someone something new.
Don't try to get somebody fired or don't try to
learn, talk. But it's like
the cancel culture is terrible. The cancel culture is terrible. The cancel culture is terrible.
It's so frustrating. It's so irritating. I want no part of the woke ideology, wokeness, and
I don't either.
I don't want no part of it. Again, not saying that the right is perfect either, but damn, the left annoying.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Indubitably.
People are getting frustrated and tired of it all. Just so wild to me how
there's good and bad in every community.
Looking
on
at
every
all
side.
sides, how someone can easily just say, yeah, I'm reading this Candace Owens book, and then they're being judged. Oh my gosh, you're a Republican. Oh my gosh, you're defending conservatives. It's like
the vituperation, the verbal abuse.
To look at all sides. Why is it not encouraged
seeking
to be a balanced individual?
Or listening,
where have we gone?
reading
if you
things
are
from different people
who are contemplating leaving the left or have a problem with the woke ideology, just leave it. It is okay.
It is okay, definitely.
You may have some family members that aren't going to talk to you.
It is what it is.
But damn, at least you can go to bed with a smile on your face. And you know where you
maintain the integrity. You will still have your integrity.
Right either. Every day I watch Hassan Piker and Philip DeFranco, and then I also watch Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. Do I agree with what everyone is saying at all times?
No.
That's ludicrous.
It doesn't make sense
to agree with what
everything.
Says. I'm not going to agree with every single thing
that
the person says either. I'm going to take in all sides and come up with a nuance and kind of a true opinion.
Logical.
And kind of bridge together so we can just shut up and stop arguing all the damn time. How else are we supposed to come together? How else are we supposed to come have a conversation and actually make a change the same boat, then hello, welcome, hi, nice to meet you. There will be a lot more content here on this channel. I will be talking about all things. If you have any content suggestions, leave it in the comments below. As always, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Thank you for.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man. Shout out to him. Yeah, that's facts, man. Yeah, bro. You don't. Yeah, bro. Just because I agree with a lot of things that a plenitude of a plenitude of conservatives say, that doesn't mean that I am a bigot, a race traitor, a coon, and Uncle Tom. It doesn't mean that, bro. If somebody's making sense, I will say that person is making sense. Making sense. It doesn't matter what political party a person is in. It doesn't matter what a person's race is, a person's religion. I don't care. I don't care about that, bro. I care about, like, are you logical? Are you honorable? Are you truthful? You feel me? That's what matters. Truth, honor, candor, honesty, honorability, laudability. Those things matter. Not race, not religion, not political party. People gotta deprogram from the mendacity, from the lies they were told, bro. Yeah,